You just do it.
I'd love that. I think being alone sounds really wonderful right now.
Yeah, it's true. For me, too.
I know, I took it off.
It's okay.
I didn't want to ruin it. You know, one spot and that's it.
Right.
No other reason.
I understand. I am curious about Jax, though. I wish I knew what he did to you.
I just don't like the guy.
Was there maybe a woman involved? Well, at least I beat him out of deception. That's a point for our side.
Be careful. Jax isn't someone you want as an enemy.
What? Thank you.
So, Robin, with all this running around you're doing, you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I love working on Justice's campaign. I mean, every free minute I have, I'm there at the foundation.
The polls are looking promising. Is he optimistic?
Much more than before.
I'm rooting for him.
Well, I'll tell him that. He'll appreciate it. You know, I have learned more from this campaign than I would from any political science class at Yale. Maybe when I go there in September, I can just skip the preliminaries and just go into a more advanced class.
You should. All this experience you're getting with Justice is better than anything you can learn in a book.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to call the 8th grade world cultures teacher. We're combining our classes tomorrow, and we need to go over scheduling.
Well, can't you call her when you get home?
I don't think so. She's probably going to be asleep.
Oh,
right
come
back, honey.
Really?
Yeah. What happened to those wonderfully beautiful, expensive shoes I bought you? Don't tell me you trade them for those.
You have a problem with my sneakers?
No, I love your sneakers. I just love the loafers more. Did you see how soft the leather was?
Beautiful.
Then why aren't you wearing them?
These look better.
What am I going to do with you?
Get another round, please. Hey, coming right up.
It's quite a fashion statement. I say that I march to a different drummer.
They don't know the half of it.
What's that all about?
All I know is that my Uncle Mac does not like Jax.
Yeah.
He knew him in Australia, too, and he didn't like him then either.
I got my money on Mac. Hey.
I'm sorry I took so long. We covered the entire Spanish Civil War.
That's great.
Now, about Canada, if you still want to go, I think that...
What, you think I changed my mind in the last 5 minutes?
It was more like 20 minutes. I just thought maybe it was one of those spur-of-the-moment things that are just in the moment.
No. You know, I can use vacation.
Remember what I promised you after Vermont?
That we would actually leave the hotel room next time?
Mm-hmm. That I'd get you on a pair of skis by the end of the season. And unless you want to water ski, I suggest we do that soon.
Well, hey, you know, I'm not going to promise you anything about me putting on ski boots, but I do know there was a reason we didn't leave the room. And that reason is because it was more fun inside the room than it was out in the cold. So you wouldn't be disappointed if we had a repeat performance of our honeymoon.
That would suit me just fine. Sit down.
I've been wanting to thank you ever since the accident. You saved my life.
No, I really didn't.
No, you did, Lily. I mean, that car was coming straight for me, and it wasn't about to stop. And I wouldn't have survived if you hadn't have pushed me out of the way. So thank you. Oh, I also heard that you sprained your hand or your wrist. Are you okay?
Please, it was nothing.
I'll get us some refill.
Listen, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
All right. Hey, Mac.
Hey, what can I get you?
Not much. I hear you and Jax don't get along.
I'm not his biggest fan.
What, you knew him from Australia?
Suffice it to say that the guy is bad news. I'll tell you something, Sonny. If Jax were involved with Robin, I'd rip out his heart and shove it down his throat.
Brenda. You want to go to Luke's, listen to some music?
Oh, no, thank you.
May I say something?
Of course.
You're not doing very good things for my image. Or my ego.
What do you mean?
Well, here I am trying my best to be charming and irresistible, terribly romantic. And look at you. You only have eyes for another man.
Jack, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I thought you wanted Sonny to believe you're over him.
Well, I do.
Oh, it doesn't appear that way. If you want to make him jealous, you have to pay more attention to me.
I am. Honestly.
I'm not convinced. Which brings me to the unmistakable conclusion that it's time to bring out some heavy artillery. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey,
What's up?
how you doing? Can we step outside?
Yeah. What's up?
Trouble?
Don't say that. I hate when you say that.
Well, would you rather I kept it to myself?
Probably. Spit it out.
The Northeast courier never made it, and I'm thinking he was ambushed.
Great. Okay. Here's a stupid question. What about the returns?
Missing?
Oh.
Damn it.
All right. I want you to find out who thought they were bad enough to take it.
That my body was diseased.
So what did Garcia say?
He said I did it. I bought the bat. It was my lighter. I had means, motive, and opportunity.
Yeah, but so did half the population of Port Charles.
And his evidence is circumstantial, which means it'll get you interrogated, it will get you scrutinized, but it won't get you convicted.
That's right. Not with Justice as your lawyer. He is very clever, you know.
Justice isn't my lawyer.
What? How can you do that? How can you defend pond scum like Catherine Bell and leave Luke out to dry like that?
Luz, back off. I won't let Justice take this case.
And why not?
Because he's in the middle of a re-election campaign.
Oh, pooh.
Well, that's easy for you to say. You don't live in our neighborhood. We need justice in office. It's a quality of life thing.
Well, what about Luke's quality of life?
Well, that's really not your problem, is it?
Okay, well, here's the happy medium. If we do find ourselves in a worst-case scenario, I'll make sure you have the best representation possible.
Good enough.
Well, good. See, there we go. Everything's settled. Everybody's happy.